Oh, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
Speed.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Trying to run you over there.
Here you go. Oh. Oh, 25 pizza. Whoa.
Oh, take my helmet off.
And that's us.
Yeah, there I am.
Yes, we are live.
Oh, of course. I'm watching the stream.
Yes,
Yeah,
there is a few seconds delay. So, hello everyone.
Hello.
We're So, what is this, Adam?
So this was my idea. So the other day, the weekend, while we were gratefully indulging ourselves and got the excellent thing that is God of War, Yann asked me, he's like, so you like pizza, yes? I'm like, yeah, you could say that. And then we decided, we had the debate of which of the three big chains is the best. Now, this was more difficult because, Yann, obviously, you're French. So in France, do you have Domino's and Pizza Hut and Papa John's? Have they made the exchange to Europe?
Papa John's, I don't think so, Papa John's, but definitely Domino's and Pizza Hut, yes.
But luckily enough, you'd spent some time in America, so you've probably sampled all three of these by now, surely.
I do.
Yeah.
Since I arrived here, Papa John. I experimented quite a lot.
So we decided, is like, well, why don't we just try each one? Because the thing is, you can never. Everyone goes, well, who should you go to? Because if you're having a party or an event, you're like, oh, we'll just grab some pizzas. You can't know which one's the best because you can't taste them all at the same time. And because the time passes, and quite a few times you've had a couple of drinks, everything gets slightly better. So, to make it easier for everyone, we have all three. Bear in mind, we'll show you when they open them. These are all plain margarita, cheese and tomato, so there's no bias here. So this will be an interesting episode for audio listeners. Hence why I chose cheese and tomato, because everyone's had a cheese and tomato pizza, so you know what it tastes like. So there's not any major losing out here. So the idea is we'll both try a slice of one, then we'll cleanse the palate, then we'll go to the next one, and so on, and then eventually we'll come to a decision. This will not be a long process, but I thought it'd be something fun to do. All right. So which one do you want to start with?
I'm just checking some stuff on the internet live. I don't know. I am biased, I would say. But I am biased because I've never tried with the same type of pizza. I have some stuff that I like.
Yeah, the different extras.
Anyone will work fine.
All right, let's start. Let's go this way, next to the lovely books that Yann has arrived today, which look fantastic, which are almost being disgraced by being next to some takeaway pizzas.
Yeah, we'll have the Laos wine handy when the wine episode comes later this month, and we'll probably do chef.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Yes, at some point.
I'll just tear that top off it. To make it easier. So, first up we have Pizza Hut, right? So, the interesting thing is price point as well. This was $11.59. Because they all different in range, so I'll just pass you a slice.
Which is quite that's expensive because the reference points we have. Thank you. Those are industrial, right? So there is one that we go whenever we can here, and they have two. It's Paisano.
They all merit their own episode at some point for sure.
Yes, and it's. Yeah, that's. I don't know if they are if they're the bigger franchise or if they have some in other places, but they advertise themselves as the real Napolitan pizza. Well, whatever.
All right. So here we go. See, this is fair as well, because I'm also being aware of eating next to a microphone. This is going to be so fun for the audio listeners. Hope you like ASMR.
Yeah.
So, basically, because these got delivered, if you watched the little VT at the start, you saw me coming home with I went to collect the Papa John's because they were having a problem with their debit online thing, right? So I went to collect it. So when they came home, they were piping hot. So these are kind of the mild, like, lukewarmish, but that's kind of the temperature you get them at when they're delivered, on average. So I would say the temperature is probably about right for being completely unbiased.
I must say though, so we chose to take the classic, standard, how do you call it, dough.
Yeah, these are all the standard, like, classic pizzas.
Yeah, so I usually take like heavy, like plenty of like the cheese inside the thingy or whatever. So
Stuffed crust sort of thing.
Yeah. So it's quite different now to have the basic thingy that they do.
So this one is Pizza Hut with the garlic crust on the side, which I probably should have not been biased and they should have all been plain crusts, but, I mucked up. But, So this is kind of just like bread to me.
Yeah.
It's more bready.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, well, it's difficult. I know it's a pizza, and it's. I mean, I've never found. That's funny because as you know, I was in Naples for 3 years. One of the biggest regret I have. That's the only one really is a pizza. Since I left, I mean.
Oh, of course.
And they had one which was like very close to work, and I ordered. It's a Tris di Funghi called, and it's like a sea of mushrooms.
Oh,
like,
that sounds heavenly.
I've never drenched in olive oil. It's just like I've never found anywhere else that much mushrooms on a pizza.
I mean, my go-to is usually ham and mushroom pizza. That's usually my go-to wherever I go. It's gonna taste good. We should have been really biased. I should have got on last one and gone. We're having a surprise one, which is ham and pineapple.
Oh, that's the controversy.
So
are pineapple bits allowed or on a pizza?
in the Facebook live chat, Lee, who's coming on a later episode this month, hopefully.
Infinity War, hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully. States that Domino's tastes like pos as the pizza. Now I can attest to that. He's pretty close. Now, I don't know if you have, if you go to a supermarket, they have like a counter that they'll do like pizzas, like Asda's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Their pizza is pretty good for what it is. Like, you can't really go wrong with that. Which is nice. But okay, so that was Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
We'll leave the judgment till the end. So that was the first one. So we'll move on to we'll keep moving this way. We'll go to Domino's now. I assume this is your bias, Yann.
Yeah, that it's just like I assume drugs. There is an element in those ones that make it. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Now, do you like the dip, the garlic and herb dip?
It's weird because so in terms of signature item, I would say that the barbecue that they have in Domino's is just I've not tasted anywhere at that level anywhere else. In terms of dips, I think Papa John is doing very good. The garlic one, I'm not crazy or.
I don't know if you saw that, but the tear away for that was not great.
Oh, Jesus,
yeah,
yes.
the cutting is not good on this one.
Yeah.
I haven't had Domino's in a long time. Okay, already that is better than the first one.
Yeah, but it must be a specific pizza then with the thing I was talking about. That must be because it's tomato and cheese, so all three from tomato and cheese, and they're based on the ones that I really can't live without. Kind of at Domino's are the barbecue sauce. This one is.
I've got a good story about Domino's. It's a Pizza Hut story actually, and there's a comment for you, the bottom one there, Yann.
Oh. So my brother, who was on the Army of Darkness episode. So the other day when he came, because they came around, and I shouted to you guys, "Hey, it's the Army of Darkness guy." And my brother was like, "Am I just that to you?" I was joking.
They picked a really good weekend to come up, man. The weather this weekend has been phenomenal. Anyway, the story I was going to tell was so when we were at ACS, before the first assessment we did, the 10-minute like play acts. Me, I think it was Pasha, Emma, and Christy. We went to like Pizza Hut because I think we'd been rehearsing around at Pasha's flat actually. And we got the pizzas, and Pasha just made Emma had the box, and he was driving, and he would like pass it forward. He would like basically inhale this slice. It'd be going like that. It'd be like a second and it's gone. It was unbelievable. Anyway, I tried to play catch up. I'm like, I'm not having this. I'm not getting outshone here. So I devoured like a large pizza far too quickly. Anyway, get to rehearsal with Mark, our coach, and I just am the heaviest unmoving weight ever. I just couldn't move. I was sat like this. I'll share the photo because it's one of the few times Mark has sent me messages on Facebook. He's like, I'm going to send you the photo I took of you in this scene just so you know what you looked like. And it was basically like this. I was like, if I don't take all the cables out.
It's a perfect pose for our future audio listeners. But yeah.
I'll post the photo. It will be in the link on the Podbean episode. All right.
So we had Pizza Hut, then Domino's, and Papa John is coming next.
Domino's was $12.99 for the these are all medium pizzas, by the way. These are all mediums. Because most people go large. It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
Meanwhile, and it's way lighter.
It's way lighter.
Less. Wait, did you? Oh,
yeah, just check.
Less tomato, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's more cheese, I would say. Yeah, so we get into this.
You with your future profession, cheesemonger. That's perfect.
That's terrible, but
yeah, the tear is like, it's just camera shy. Those pizza. It's way like thicker.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
It's way doughier, but it's also retained its heat. Now that might be because I collected that. It's actually the freshest one of the three. Because if you don't live in the UK, today is 2 for Tuesday. I don't know if the US have this, but essentially every Tuesday, I don't know who started it first, but you buy one get one free essentially. Which it doesn't make any sense for us to do this episode today because technically we should have 6 pizzas, but we've got 3 because we went to 3 different chains. But yeah, I took advantage of 2 for 2 because Anouk is not here sadly. She feels she's not the biggest of a takeaway pizza fan, so she's like, I feel like I would be way too harsh to all 3. So she sat it out, but I'm like, I'll pick you up one when I go out to get it. And she said it fills a void, which is not a bad description of food, to be honest. Well, this type of food, you know, you're with mates, you're having a drink, or you're watching a football game or a sports event, or you're playing a computer game or whatever. You know, you just want something to eat alongside it, like popcorn. You know, when you go to the cinema.
So it's funny because the two were. They're clearly the 2 first ones are, well, I can see the colors. It's pretty similar in the colors actually. They could come from this. The Pizza Hut one is flatter, and more yeah. But there's clearly. So it's fine. It's fine that it's in this order because this one is the driest, I would say.
Yeah.
Like in terms of, like.
Yeah.
You can just break it.
You can look at it. It's just kind of. If we put it up to the camera, you'll be able to see it. It's like very thin. It's very, very crisp. Crisp-esque.
I thought you wanted to do a drop test.
Oh, we can do that as well. That's going to be terrible for the audio. Drop it near the mic.
So that's the drop test.
We're not professional food critics.
Yeah,
by the
we
way.
have no idea what we're doing, so you can see that. And so we can see a clear contender already, or I think.
Okay, so I think I know which one is just plain standard. Here on the here the good and the bad, the just plain standard. We rate pizzas on a good bad. It's a great format. We could use it for everything. I'm so proud of my own creation. It's so bad. All right, I think I know which one is the worst of the three.
Should we be very naughty and just stop the Facebook and just keep the YouTube one?
Nah. It's fine. I mean, if it was an episode, yes. Because it's a pizza thing, this is kind of fun. No. That in mind, if you like this whole live streaming thing, if you check out our Patreon, which is on the link on our Facebook where you're watching, there are different tiers. If you feel like supporting us, you get access to all the podcast episodes, which are already available anywhere. It's just basically if you want to help out. If you like what we do and want to help us keep doing it, it's all appreciated. One of the perks pretty early on is that you get access to all our live streams. So we live stream every episode and make it available to Patreon users. Any episode we have a guest is live to anyone. So it's just if you want to help out, which is much appreciated. So all right. So with that shameless plug out of the way,
every episode we have a guest who came to plug their own stuff. Well, to talk about their own stuff.
Oh, of
because
course, right. Yeah.
When we have some friends who came to the standard format, it will be the same. But
Okay.
the thing is that on Patreon you get the audio is a bit better, but you get everything for free on the old podcasting platforms anyway. It's just that you get all the episodes in advance, like way in advance, and that kind of thing, and the lives.
Okay. So, I think Pizza Hut is easily the worst here of the three.
Yeah. I mean, I had a bias, which is interesting actually, because I had the Domino. Do you have some people saying stuff on Facebook? Yeah.
Lee again describes the Papa John dipping sauce as heroin.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. Compared to all the other ones. Yep. I had a Domino's bias.
Good job I got pop filter.
Yeah, pop filter. Puts a bit on the pop filter. Yeah. But as they don't have basically the equivalent of Papa John's heroin, but they're barbecue base.
Yeah, they don't even do dips, do they? I don't know if Pizza Hut do actual dips. They didn't come with one. I mean, that's the Domino's one. I don't know. If Facebook, do you know? Has anyone ordered Pizza Hut? Do they give dips? If they do, are they any good? Let us know. Lee, do you know?
Papa John's special garlic. They must have. I don't know. Well, you should never watch this because emulsifier.
But Yann, it's what's their tagline is better ingredients, better pizza.
And they always have one of those Papa John's. Always.
Yeah. So the Pizza Hut one is just not good. You know,
bland.
Yeah, it's like me and Anouk actually. This is kind of unfair. So we go to Paisano a lot, which is a place in Glasgow, exclusively. Yann discussed it earlier in the episode. It's phenomenal. If you're in Glasgow, go because it's unreal how good it is for pizza anyway.
And cheap. I forgot to say that.
Oh yeah, like the most expensive pizza is £8, and they're probably about the size of these, which for half the price, or at least 25% of the price. I think. Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading Lee's comment. I think Domino's do garlic dip as well, but it's white and not yellow like Papa John's heroin.
It's funny because when I did some of the God of War live, no, it was Shadow of Mordor. I was actually talking to Lee.
Oh,
He
nice.
was just chatting in the text on the video, and I was responding. It was quite fun. But yeah, the latest one that I did was just the videos without my face in it.
Here's the problem with this. Without the garlic crust on the side, this is borderline unedible.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty poor. It's not dough, it's just bread. More than like pizza dough, you know?
yeah, like kakot, like it's just yeah, not pizza. Yeah, weird.
Also, you've not gone back for a second slice of that, have you?
No,
That's
because I'm saving myself for.
the Papa John's. All right.
No, but it's funny because I never had because I always find the good things in all of those ones, or just sometimes when I'm hungry I just pick one. But I never did the test with the same stuff like tomato and cheese pizza. So it's quite terrible for the companies because you have the that's the moment there. That's the moment when you did that, and yeah,
all three at the same time. So I went to collect the Papa John's. So I had a look at what they actually have in the restaurant. They have if you go online and look at some place, it's like a conveyor belt almost. The best way to describe it actually is that if you go on holiday, you'll get like these toast machines. You like put the bread in the top and it like goes in and then it drops down the back and then it comes out the bottom as toast. It's like a conveyor belt toaster almost. I say on holiday. I've only ever seen them on holiday, but they're probably like an industrial ease for instead of having like manual toasters for like all-inclusive hotels and stuff like that. Anyway, so they have one of them for pizzas, like it goes straight through. And I did see them preparing everything fresh. Like the dough comes out in little blocks, they roll it out, put it in the pans, put the toppings on, then put it under. Like it was all made pretty fresh. I know the dough is obviously shipped in, but still, to see it getting made, it does make it look better. And to be honest, it shows. It tastes far better. Like the actual, it's miles away, but you probably won't be able to see. There's actually, you can see the tomato sauce.
and yeah, you can actually pretty much like a wine. I had the tomato flavor. I mean, the taste of the tomato. I assume these are real tomatoes, but whereas in the other one, I was just eating something with the crust and stuff on top. I actually felt I tasted the tomatoes on the last one only, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I actually saw the cans. There's stacks of canned tomatoes in the cupboard. They had the back door open, so I saw like, all right, they actually do have like proper tinned tomatoes to make the sauce, which totally tells because you can taste it.
It's funny. So this one, $12.99. This one was
$12.99.
Oh, that's my
$11.59, $11.99. I believe that's $11.99 because I looked up in the menu because I went to collect and it's 2 for 2. I got that and another one for Anouk for £15 for the two of them. So I basically $7.50 each for that size. And Anouk's obviously it was more because you have to pay for the more expensive pizza, and Anouk's was a American hot, which is pepperoni and jalapenos. So it was that one will be £15 for that size. So that's why that one is more expensive. But in the real term, you're talking £13, $11.59. So these two here are realistically the same price, right? And Domino's is £1 extra. So with that in mind, Pizza Hut has no excuse. Like it is poor.
And it's funny because it's funny. It's just a fact. With our unlimited cards, we have 25% of all restaurants, right?
Yeah. Well, more on the list. Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever used that, but I actually haven't.
I haven't used it either. I can't remember. It's like Frankie and Benny's, Chiquitos, places like that. It's like I haven't seen one around in Glasgow. I know there's a Belle Italian near the Cineworld, but I've never been. You know, there is a far superior Italian restaurant called Sarti's, which is incredible. Like 10 minutes away. All right. So Do you want to try the dips? Because I'm not a big fan of the garlic dips. So do you want to try them out? See which one's better.
I know this. Oh, yeah,
Lee is suggesting
yeah,
why don't you try the garlic Papa John's with the Pizza Hut one to see if it improves it. Which I am all for. Have a go.
Yeah. You see that the color and the.
Oh wow! It's actually a different color. I expected it to just be white.
No. That's the.
It almost looks like custard.
Yeah, so that's the kind of.
All right.
Yeah, it's really yellow, really, actually. Let's try this then. Experimenting. Well, if you do that, obviously, then you have 100% of the taste of the actual garlic thingy, topping, sauce, whatever. So, yeah, obviously it's good, but there's nothing in there that actually aroma-wise that transpires. And look, it just look like it could be like decorative, like not even real. But no, it looks like it's
like one of those fake candy ones you get, like the the sweetie ones. That's a telling sign of me. I was like, nah, I'm not finishing that. The thing is, when this video finishes, me and Yann will probably finish the Papa John's and the Domino's, but the Pizza Hut one will probably get chucked out.
Yeah, that's sad.
I know. All right, so
this wasn't a bit crunchier. Like, it's funny that we had this in this order because I think it's the right order. This one completely dry. This one getting there, and this one is just like nice.
It's tough. It's a tough one. I think I know which one I prefer. Honestly, I'm saying that Papa John's is the winner of the three, for me.
I mean, for the money, obviously, when you're, if there's just one opened, you'll go with whatever, especially if it's to grab some slices while you're playing a game.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But for the price, the quality, and the actually flavor, and then I don't know if it's because when you talk flavors, people may think like, oh, they added flavor. No, I mean you actually feel on your tongue. You feel the tomatoes. That only with the Papa John one. The rest is just.
It's more artificial. With the Domino's one. Now, there's definitely a tomatoey taste, but
which makes me so I think, the Domino one is only because if we do that ever again, have one Pizza of each, but with their maybe not Pizza Hut. I mean, the first time I heard Pizza Hut was in Demolition Man. I heard about it, that chain, so it was quite like. Ingrained into the culture.
I only remember Pizza Hut for when I used to see movies in Dunfermline. There was like a Pizza Hut there, so you would see a movie and then you can maybe convince your mum or dad to take you to either there or McDonald's. But that was only because they had like the pizza buffets. So like essentially it was they would bring them out and you got unlimited for it. It's like a buffet of Pizza Hut, and it was better because they were hotter. And also, you're a kid; you don't know taste. But as I got older, Pizza Man is just not good.
So it's funny because now, we've got the unlimited card, so we can see whatever. But it doesn't detract from the fact that we still have the ads, and in Cineworld, they have ads about their own chain. So, like, you've got the ads, then the trailers, then ads for themselves. So, if you've ever seen those ads, you know that they have a VIP experience, and you get free pizza there. Just standard blend, not good, not necessarily. But you get unlimited hot dogs, unlimited nachos. But I never understood the cheese nachos thingy. It's not. Yeah, I just don't understand the concept, but apparently it's the thing. But yeah, unlimited hot dogs, unlimited salad, whatever. It's heaven for but we still have to pay £20 because our unlimited cards just removed £10 out of the 29. It's just like,
Okay. I will say though, I didn't do the option. You do get an option at Papa John's. You can get the finished thin pizza. I think that is what they call thin. Are called original, so it's probably not thin. It's the original base. I would have to go again thin. It is pretty doughy. So if you're not a big fan of dough, maybe not. Maybe Domino's.
I mean, the thin one, when I've tried once, it's like very, very, like way thinner than even the first one.
Oh wow!
I was like, it's just okay. It's just like
really thin and crispy. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm very happy with the fact that Papa John's has won this. I didn't expect Papa John's to win. I thought I would be like, Papa John's is overpriced for what it is, but really, nah. Papa John's is far the way to go, far and in between. I mean, if Domino's have, this is the other thing. The biggest issue I have with these restaurant chains is that, in retrospect to America, we get really done by price of pizzas over here. Like, pizzas are not cheap. If a chain has to have a discount that if you spend over £40, you get 40% off, that's not a cheap deal for what you're buying. You know, they're able to go like, you should actually be paying what the deal is giving you. It makes you feel like you're getting a deal almost. And I will say that for Papa John's, like, they are not cheap. I mean, I think their extra large pizza, which is like 16 inches, I want to say, it's like over 20 quid, like £21. We're looking into that bracket. That's as cheap as you'll get. You won't get anything cheaper than that unless you go for the personal one, which is about 4 slices. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. What is usually when I know there will be, because the World Cup is this year for football or soccer, if you're American. So there will be major deals on when that's on with like Pizza Hut and Domino's. Like, they'll have offers. So I guess it just depends on the offers and what you're thinking, or if they have a pizza you like. I mean, if you're a big fan of barbecue, Papa John's right now are doing 4 different barbecue style pizzas. That you might want to try.
It's funny because so usually we pick one movie or one game or one series, and at the end we establish if for us it was good, bad, or just quite standard.
Okay.
But you obviously can't have 3 movies of the same genre and compare that, because the stuff can't be compared really in that field.
Well,
but here I feel it's okay what we're doing, because it can. It's advertised as the same thing for the 3 of them.
This is why I chose the same type of pizza for all 3, because if we can't go in like one's a pepperoni, one's a ham and mushroom, one's a vegetarian one. Like,
yeah, obviously it's like, I didn't like the pepperoni on the Pizza Hut one. Yeah, but that's the only one where pepperoni were on, so maybe that's why. So yeah,
I will say the other week I ordered Pizza Hut, and I ordered one for Anouk because she was out at a party, and I thought she's always hungry when she comes back, so I'll buy her one. So I bought her one, and it was just a pepperoni one. Here's the other, and the pepperoni one was actually not bad. Like, it was better than that, but she had heated it up. This is the other thing as well with these, is the fact that they're a bit colder. They are like optimum party temperature. By the time you get them, there will be like these. I'm amazed how well that has retained heat. That has actually surprised me that is still warm. So it's a consistent heat throughout eating it. But the other 2, cold. Which, yeah. The other thing I was going to say, every time I've ordered a ham and mushroom one from Pizza Hut, 2 of the slices, the dough has been underdone. And I've had to leave it. I'm like, these are underdone. So for your own sake, Pizza Hut is not. Don't bother. I've just realised that we are never going to get sponsored by Pizza Hut on this podcast.
It's funny because I've taken some numbers here. In the US, Pizza Hut, they're the first.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. 16,409 units, like restaurants.
It's a shame that Anouk's not here, because actually me and her met up with her cousin who studied in America, in New York, and now she's at St. Andrews studying. And she was talking about, you know how New York is famous for pizza, and you always have the comparison between I know somebody who says my favorite pizza in New York was Domino's, and I was like, you can't be serious because there's so many good places. And she's like, well, it's kind of like when people say they want Domino's, they don't want pizza, they want Domino's. Like, that's what they want as opposed to a pizza, which is interesting.
Yeah, for their signature stuff, just like the thing that they didn't have in this one. Just like McDonald's, you're going there because you're sure you will find again that McDonald's taste.
Man, they killed Burger King chips. Or fries. Burger King fries when I was a kid were the best thing about Burger King. And Burger King is a weak chain. Like, I'm not a fan. But that's the other thing for that is I'm not a big cheese fan, right? So all these burgers are wasted on me. Mm-hmm. But they changed their fries, and it's like, these are not good anymore.
We had in France Quick, which is kind of
I've had Quick, yeah.
Belgian.
Yeah.
So it's funny because we banned stuff in France for some reason. We didn't have any Burger King for almost 30 years. They just got back.
What? Why?
I don't know. Maybe with Quick there was I don't know, but Burger King they just got back like literally 2 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
The Green Fairy absinthe.
We don't have that.
Just was back. And
is that just like a burger chain? Is it just or is it specific in something?
Oh no! Absinthe is the
Oh, you mean the drink? I thought you meant a
drink,
chain. Sorry.
No. This one is a drink. I was just talking about the banned stuff and Red Bull. Which was up until 5 or 6 years.
I love that the fact Red Bull has on it, do not mix with alcohol. Yet the only time people drink Red Bull is when it's in a Jaeger bomb. Or a vodka and Red Bull, you know.
Yeah, well, I usually that's a bit like Tommy Wiseau actually. During my year at ACS, when I had some essays and stuff, and I was a bit behind, so I was a few times champion at the procrastination, and I had to not sleep. So that was when Red Bull gave me wings.
Gave you wings.
Yes.
3 eyes.
Yeah, it gave me wings. Or I usually got my chicken wings from elsewhere, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's
you got
also something because wings. That's a big thing for me. I love wings.
Yeah, you got Domino wings and the teaser trailer for Darkfall. I remember.
Yes.
You were eating chicken wings. I remember.
Yes. Indeed.
I mean, if we were ever to do something like this again, probably the next one you would do is fries and McDonald's fries versus the other places. That's a one, but they go cold quick sort of thing. It's difficult. I mean, this is the easiest one to do because there are 3 relatively close to us that are the same thing.
Well, that's maybe wings probably because they retain heat a bit more.
Yeah, there are several wing places in Glasgow.
That's the one, La Paria. I think it's actual wings. Like, oh, okay. It's not like pilon, we call that in France, but it's just this bit about this.
I mean, you have yet to go to Nando's and have chicken. Like, every time you've been, it's been wrong.
I did, yeah.
Oh, no, you did. You went when you were in London. Eventually, you got there.
I know when long time ago when I actually asked Jenny, what should I go for? Medium is fine. Medium was not fine. But wait. When I didn't tell you that. I will not save it for but a bit before I went to the Olivier, I went to Nando's.
I remember you
London,
saying, yeah.
And I took a roulette.
Oh, you said, yeah. How was that?
Was hard. Yes.
How does it work? Are you supposed to have one setting?
It's 10 wings,
10, right.
And they can put any type of hotness.
You don't choose?
No.
Right.
No.
I thought it would be like you chose how 9 of them would taste, and then one of them would be like extra hot or something.
Oh, yeah, the
like
Russian...
No, the roulettes and Doritos. You know those Doritos, it's like, most of them are regular cheese, but one of them is like extra hot.
Nice. No, it's, but you can, because you can see that they look different. And for some reason, I have an eye now to detect, like, oh, this one must be very, very hot. Like, something I need to do, like, before the end of the year, once they are not sold out anymore, to get the number 1 to 10. the hot ones.
Oh God!
Because this
There is a place that does that here in Glasgow. Bar Gumbo.
Oh,
I don't know. They refurbished. So I don't know if it's still on their menu, but they did used to do the hot wings challenge because I've many times considered surprising Anouk and taking her there because she's a big hot sauce fan. I'll check it out for you. I'll check it out.
I was watching that Philip DeFranco one, and they have the last dip, which is the one which is way over 2 million on the Scoville scale.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, it'd be interesting to test that challenge once.
I wouldn't advise that. I really wouldn't advise that. There's a good video right now on like Epic Mealtime, who were huge when I was a kid, and then they've kind of like mellowed out. They just recently did a challenge about tacos, and they had a 2 million Schofield taco, and they're just crying, nose running, just horrible.
Yeah, it's hot. I can't hot. I'm struggling. Well, I was struggling a bit less than I anticipated because I was able to wake up the following morning to go to the Olivier's and stuff.
I mean, it's because Anouk, you're getting used to Anouk's cooking because Anouk cooks with spice.
Yeah.
Fabulous cook, by the way.
But yeah.
I am extremely lucky.
Yeah, and by proxy, so am I.
So yeah. I mean, recently we introduced like, Yann, you want to help out with the shopping, and we'll like make bigger meals. And he's like, yeah, all right.
Oh dear. But yeah, no, but it's okay. A language corner there because for me, what I always understood, spice can be anything: coriander, pepper. When you mean it's like more hotness kind of.
Spicy is like hotter.
Okay, just like it would be in French. Okay.
I would say seasoning is different seasonings as like herbs of like thyme.
Oh,
coriander. I'd say seasonings instead of, but they are spices. They are herbs. They are spices. I mean, English is that weird language. You can throw so many words to mean one thing. I'm sure you're well aware of this while trying to learn English.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I think we're good. Do we want to give them ratings?
I don't.
As in with our scale. So, example, I would definitely say Papa John's is good.
Yeah.
Right. Domino's. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a John Wick good for me.
Yeah.
Which is our standard. They're making a third one, by the way. There's the working title just came out for John Wick 3, so we'll have to see that when eventually it comes out.
Yeah, if the director is not busy with. Oh no, that's not the one doing Highlander. No, that's
the reboot.
Yeah, I don't remember David Leitch.
No, I shouldn't. No,
David Leitch was the other one.
Anyway,
yeah.
And then Pizza Hut. Is it just plain standard? Or is it bad?
Is it bad that it's plain standard?
It's just plain awful.
Yeah,
that's my new tag. I'm waiting. I know we will review a film one day that I was going to bring out and say, guys, this is just plain bad.
I mean, you know what?
That is.
So we want to have Laura back.
Yes.
So we were thinking about having Lady Bird because she suggested it and it's in the Oscar, so that would fit. But I also remember that 2 years ago when we trained, she was one of the who seemed the most interested in Family Vineyard. So what we'll do is bring her back, but on a wine-related episode. So I've been watching wine-related movies for the last 3 days. And I've watched a 1992 film called Year of the Comet. Year of the Comet 1811, which is some wines of the comet when there was a comet in the sky when the harvest happened. This one, we will not talk about Year of the Comet. We'll pick another one, either A Good Year, which I just rewatched today, or the one with Keanu Reeves, A Walk in the Clouds, I think it is. Yeah, but what was my point? Did I have
Family Vineyard, your own wine, probably. We were probably getting round to your family wine.
I was not that smart. No,
are you talking about? Is Year of the Comet the one you described as a romantic comedy adventure movie?
Yeah, so I watched. It's usually genres you don't necessarily notice them or you don't care or whatever. I watched this. I was like, oh, that looks like a romantic comedy. Oh, and it's an adventure movie. I went to check on Wikipedia, romantic comedy adventure film.
What was the
Okay.
adventure? Like, oh no, one of the grapes is escaping, rolling down the hill.
No, it's so full of weird. Okay, so there's this.
Somebody stole the family vineyard recipe.
No,
the
there's-
distilling sheet has been nicked.
There is this wine giant bottle of Lafitte,
Oh no.
1811.
Oh.
Yes, and
What a vintage.
and huge spoilers. Who cares? And there are some people who are trying to look for the formula to actually. It's like growth hormones or whatever.
It's an episode of SpongeBob. It's Plankton trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula, and it's
Hello.
just arrived.
Hi guys.
Hello.
You want to sit over? You want to come round? Come round this way.
Yeah, well, you didn't push our button, so she won't be able to talk.
Yeah, sure.
No.
There you
It's
go.
alright, it's fine.
No.
Oh no,
No.
well we're on.
I can just, they can just hear
Share
my
this
voice.
one. Share that one.
Hi guys.
Yeah, I need to share the Adam one. So yeah, we were on the subject of wine actually.
Oh yum.
So, you only had Papa John's. How was it?
It was alright. Like, so I haven't been feeling very well today, and it kind of filled a void. That's how I would describe it. It's like you need kind of greasy, horrible food sometimes. So it was kind of good for that. But I would never be like, let's go to Papa John's
Now,
right now.
Here's the thing: if you had tried the other two,
Yeah.
you might be seeing a different story.
Are they really bad?
No. The Pizza Hut one
Yeah.
is pretty bad.
Okay.
Like it's bad.
Okay.
Domino's better, but in the same league. Oh,
Let's
yeah.
try to have it a bit farther and boost the sound, maybe.
There we go. Anouk, say something.
Hiya.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
Because I actually I remember I quite like the garlicky thing on the crust.
Yeah, the powder.
I quite like that. But the everything else is kind of just.
Do you want to try a bite of the other two?
Yeah, go on.
Alright, so
It's-
give you a bite.
it's-
It'll be colder, but it's like hangover pizza.
It's not even a redeemed quality. The garlic, the thing.
No, it's that's just bread, isn't it?
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So that's like that tastes like just passata.
Do you want to clean do you want to take a palate cleanser? Do you think you're alright? Palate cleanse. Because we're so professional.
Okay, 1 second.
Better, right?
Yeah, alright.
Not by much.
Like I don't really want to finish that.
Do you want to try it on the?
No.
No. You remember it though.
No.
I thought the Papa John was the best.
It was.
Yeah. You could taste the tomato, which you can't in the two other ones. And for a tomato cheese pizza, that's a shame, really.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's kind of the range that these are. I mean, I would say if you are having people around for football, I'm actually trying to think of Dunfermline because I don't know if Dunfermline has a Papa John's. I think Dunfermline only has a Domino's. Although to be fair, the place that I would go to in Dunfermline is called Pizza Boy, which is basically a better version of Domino's, really, like a more thicker version of Domino's, close to Papa John's, but not Papa John's level. Although they were kind of not great to get. One of my friends used to work for them, and he's like, yeah, it was less than minimum wage. So I was like, that's a bit shitty, but they had the best pizza, I think, in Dunfermline. So unfortunately, Dunfermline, it might have a Papa John's because I don't live there anymore. But if they don't, Pizza Boy or Domino's for Dunfermline for sure.
I mean, in France, no Papa John's that I can recall. Anyway. So it's like just like all those funny videos, mostly on the Graham. I always forget his name. Graham Norton? No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. About Americans who are wondering what the hell we're talking about when we talk about Nando's.
Oh really? I love Nando's.
Yeah.
We really should do Should we do Yann suggested we do a wings episode?
Oh my god, please. I actually made really nice wings a few months ago. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, you did, didn't
But
you?
you have to like marinate them for more than 3-4 hours, so it's not something that you can make a lot.
We should do Nando's wings versus that other place we go to, Chicken Choice.
What about Hanoi Bike Shop? Oh no, the chicken choice ones are really nice.
Do they do takeaway? Yeah, most of them.
Nando's now does takeaway, yeah, because the whole, I mean, I'm talking with my mouth full. The whole of Britain had a meltdown where it's like, oh yeah, Nando's are doing deliveries. Everyone's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Well, Paisano, not deliveries, but they do takeaway now.
You can collect, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, collecting.
That's just how good Paisano is, right? The collection doesn't exist on a Friday and a Saturday. That's how popular they are. They don't have the manpower to do collection. That's mental.
It is amazing.
This is so bad.
It's really
This is
bad.
so bad.
And the funny thing is that I think with takeaway food, it's supposed to be cheap and easy. But now it is just laziness, because most of the stuff that I cook is so much better than a £20 pizza these days.
So
That's ridiculous. Sorry, I mean.
sorry. So the price points were $11.59,
Ridiculous.
$12.99,
Ridiculous.
$11.99.
Ridiculous. And that's a medium.
Although to be fair, because we got two, when you had one, it was £15 for both, for two pizzas.
That's seriously, it's like, make your own pizza. You might as well.
The thing is though, if you're like, I want to take away pizza, I think Papa John's is the way to go.
Yeah.
There was an amazing place we used to go to, like Just Eat, but they were really rude to us once on the door, and I was like, yeah, fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Triple R, 3X or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. I think if you want something like cheap and easy, fine, but it's just not cheap anymore.
All right, say Emma's having a girls' night, and she's like, oh, let's order pizza. Which one of these three would you say to Emma, get that one?
I'd get Papa John's, but mostly because they do really good desserts.
Oh, this is a good story. So for you that don't know, I sometimes do Uber Eats, essentially Deliveroo. So you can order Papa John's on via that, right? And just order desserts, because Papa John's will not let you order just desserts. You have to order a pizza. They will not let you just get desserts.
Yeah.
Oh, and because when I think it was Hungry House or Just Eat that you have to get a pizza. It's written in. I think it was in Hungry House or Just Eat. Now it's the same thing now, but it was written at the top like you must order a pizza with anything else. So with Uber Eats, then you can do whatever you please.
I believe so. I mean, every time I've had a delivery, I've had to cancel because my bag is only. I just managed to get the medium box into my bag, but if a large one came, I was like, I can't take that. I would have to say the food is too big, and I would be like, no, I can't take that. All right. So Anouk, on a scale of here the good and the bad, the just plain standard, pizzas.
They're just all bad.
All of them are bad.
They're all bad.
Not even John Wick good.
I mean, the thing is, Anouk, is like we're comparing the three of them. They are the same. They are advertised as the same. So we're judging this as. Let's just say we don't know about Paisano. We don't know about any of those. So we're actually comparing them between them.
You've had 7 gin and tonics. All of them are the double strength export, which you've unfortunately not remembered as double strength. So you're absolutely plastered.
Yeah,
you're like, Adam, I want pizza. Which one do you get me to order?
Papa John's.
All right, there we go. That's the only way we would get you to answer that question.
Yeah. Okay. I would say. I would say the other ones are like good standard.
Even Pizza Hut.
Because I know, like, if I'm drunk, I would eat that.
Really?
I'd be unhappy. Well, I wouldn't be happy about it, but. So on a drunken night out, Maybe. Because I quite like the garlicky thing that they put on the...
But the rest of it is crap.
It is bad. It's really bad.
And on those rare drinking nights.
Yes, of
Just
course.
not drink with moderation, people, please.
Yes, exactly.
Please drink responsibly.
Yeah.
It's like gambling adverts. It's like they've all got these fancy people winning shit, and at the end it's like, when the fun stops, stop. It's like, God.
Whoa. Yeah, they go hard on these adverts. It's like the car ones, the drunk driving ones.
Oh, the Irish one?
They are so... Or the one that...
Yeah, the Irish one with the
goes
kids.
through- yeah. The car goes through the fence and it spins on top of a group of kids that are on a field trip.
So the whole video is like... So the video is set up with, like, these kids go on a trip to the park. It's like... Something like very light-hearted music.
All the kids are like running
Yeah,
around playing.
they're kicking footballs. They're all having fun. Anyway, this guy starts his car. He's like driving. He's like, "Oh shit!" Moves, and it's like cuts to the kids going like this. So they turn around to look at the fence. Cut to car tumbling over, crushing the kids. And then it goes, "Don't drink and drive."
Don't drink and drive. I mean, that's an insane advert, and yeah.
It's either drink or drive, or pay attention on country roads.
Oh,
It
could
might be a
that.
country road one.
Yeah. Because you don't know what's kind of in the next field.
Well, a country road that you can drive up to 60 miles an hour on a country road.
As well.
You shouldn't be doing 60 on a country road. You'll crash.
You shouldn't be doing sex. Well, on the contrary, no. In the US,
Whatever floats your
they're
boat,
pretty
yeah.
brutal. The first, I think, well, that's what you're told, or you see in documentaries or reportage or whatever, that the first time you're arrested for driving under the influence of what, I don't know, but of some stuff that's not legal or legal, you have a free pass to go visit a morgue.
What?
Oh.
Oh, to teach you don't do this or you'll be like that. Oh, fuck me.
That's really dark, but actually could work.
Yeah, that is quite dark.
But might be a good idea. Because I think the problem is that people don't realise their own mortality, it seems.
I think people think, oh, it'll happen to somebody else.
It
I
will
think
never happen to
it'll
me.
never
It's
happen
like
to you.
with illness, like really horrible illnesses and all of those things, you don't think it will ever happen to you. So that's kind of a good way of telling someone, well, actually, people die every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, how did we get onto this?
Anyway,
Jesus.
delivery drivers, don't drink and drive. Deliver pizza.
Yes. Oh, and they're talking about driving and delivering, and sometimes I don't really remember the chain, but there is a pizza that arrives. So we've got the pizza there and all the toppings in that corner.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Yeah, that
What a
corner.
shame.
Yeah.
Make your own pizza.
I've just noticed this, right? I love the fact that they're like, oh, make sure the pizza doesn't touch the box so they get the best of the quality. Like, your pizza was the worst. What a joke.
It's just a waste of plastic.
What a real irony of that, eh?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we should wrap this up. I think this has been a nice experiment. I like this angle a lot. I think we should use this for the podcast episodes going forward, if we can.
Yeah,
we can. It's just when we have guests, we could experiment a bit more. We also
maybe
thinking,
get the corner or something.
Yeah. We also thought about the sofa, but the microphones.
We need to figure out the mics for that.
Right.
Anyway, thank you for watching. I mentioned earlier, if you like this sort of content, not necessarily the pizza eating, but like us chatting, we live record all of our podcast episodes. If you've never listened to our podcast, it's what is our podcast name? The Good, the Bad, and the Just Plain Standard. If you put that into Google, we'll appear anyway on YouTube, Instagram, the whole lot. We're there. Spotify as well. Good point. Spotify. If you don't like the episode, you can use your unlimited skips as advertised on Spotify every other week to upgrade. You can use that to go to the next one. Anyway.
I only say that because I was actually at Stage to Page. We were at Stage to Page the other day, and it's basically where writers and actors and producers can meet and kind of showcase their work. Anyway, we met up with this girl and she was saying that, oh, you guys have a podcast. Like, I'm really... I listen to podcasts all the time. And then she was like, "Where are you? Where can I find you?" And she got really excited about the fact that she could just like see us on Spotify. So I think that's a really
easy way
to get people to like, oh, you're on Spotify. That's so easy. I can just type your name in and it's just an app on my phone.
And SoundCloud's the same way if you wanted the bonus of the Patreon exclusives, because we can give the link to the SoundCloud and you can use the app and listen with it turned off, as opposed to YouTube. You have to keep the app open the same way. Anyway.
Yeah, except if you pay for YouTube Red. But I mean, Spotify is quite massive because they only opened I think last year podcasting for everyone, because it took a while, because Podbean, where our main host is now a partner with them, so it automatically went to Spotify, but it took some time, and it's quite awesome that we're on there
now.
Yeah,
that's super cool.
Pretty cool.
Anyway, if you want to help us out, keep us going, keep us talking about anything you like, Patreon's always there. As always, it's just a way of supporting us. And if you like what you hear and want to hear more of it, there's that way as well. So thanks very much.
Yeah. And I think I can launch the end credits now.
Yes, go for it.
Thank you, all patrons. And
thank you.
Thank you, Facebook Live, anyone that came and watched us eat pizza.
Yeah. Lee.
Lee was heavily involved, so we'll see Lee very soon for an episode.
Definitely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.